Okay, now we had a little bit of a glitch about 2 foot from the bottom of the well. I decided pulling the pipe out, hitting my wife in the head with the hose was going to be an appropriate thing to do, and it knocked the camera loose. So we're back up. We got the well pulled out. I've loosened these 2 hose clamps up. I'm going to take my Sawzall and I'm going to cut this pipe. Woo! And if you don't believe well water is cold, here's proof right here. All right, so what I've done is I've just cut this loose because I don't want that fitting that's down there. I couldn't hardly get the pipe off of it, so I didn't want to reuse that fitting. I'm going to just put a new fitting on the new well. So undo the rope, undid the well, and this is for all you people who are electricians and crap. Yeah, I know this is the wrong kind of wire, and I don't really care. It was a needed to get done kind of deal, just like this is a needed to get done kind of deal. And the next time I do a video, it'll be a needed to get done kind of deal, and it'll still probably not be done. So I'm gonna cut this rope and wire, get all this crap out of my way. I got my new well. All right, so my new well is here. On my new well, it's got 1.25 inches. Yeah, 1.25 inch female fitting. So what I've got is 1.25 inch to a nipple for the pipe fitting. So I'm going to take, and it's brass. Brass will normally seal up on each other, but I kind of like this blue tape stuff. So I'm going to wrap with some blue tape. And it's just Teflon tape, but the blue tape's kind of like Teflon for men. It works really good compared to the other stuff. So it's way thicker. I think it's actually called monster tape. So I'm going to hand tighten that tight as I can. Put it back on my bag because it's getting dark and I don't want to end up losing it. And my little electrician bag I carry has a set of channel locks, which this is brass. It's going to bite pretty good, so we'll put it on there. And I should probably have a pipe wrench out here, and I don't. So I'm going to stick my screwdriver in the bottom of the well where my rope should go. Alright, when you tighten it till about you can crap your pants, that's probably tight enough. Now we're going to take this black pipe, finagle it back down. 2 hose clamps. Use stainless steel ones because they won't rust. Tighten it tight. Have the other one where the clamp is on the other end so that they're both tight in different areas. All right, now we're going to take our rope. You can see there's a little hole here on the well, and that's made to tie your rope to, because you don't want to lose your rope. You want to make dang sure you always got that tied. So what I do is I just tie a bunch of square knots, a whole bunch of them, over and over and over. And that is tied to the post on top of this little thing, the little well house, and that keeps it from falling down. So now we'll just take this well and we're going to drop it right back down where it came from. All the while, I'm going to hold this extension cord and this rope and drop it, drop it, drop it. My rope is tangled up on my pipe that goes to my pond, so I'm going to try to free it. That well's kind of heavy. The gravity does a whole bunch for you. All right. So I have a big cluster going on right here. We're gonna cut that tape that held that other piece on. Hopefully that raises that dang cord. Well rope and extension cords are one of those things, if you ever jump out of an airplane, make sure to have, because if you have them, whenever you fall, they'll catch something so you won't hit the ground. It's kind of the way I feel about them. All right, now I'm getting close to the end of my pipe. So when I get to the end of my pipe, still have a tangled up mess around here, but this is reality. In a perfect world, you probably don't have a bunch of crap in your way, but we seem to. All right, so now I'm gonna slide that pipe right back on. Again, 2 stainless steel hose clamps. One tightened on this side. Bring the other one around. All right, now you can see my rope is taut, so it's gonna keep that well from falling into the ground if it does. Now I'm gonna take 2 seconds of time and untangle this. Have my wife hand me the box. Then we're gonna see if we have water. I feel it coming up the pipe. Okay, so now we're back at the pond where our pipe comes out of the ground. Now this travels almost 500 feet from one end of our property to the other, and we are back in business. So, might not be 100% right, but it 100% works. The electric is done right, a little bit kind of chintzy not being in conduit and stuff, but it works. Now, if you live in a city somewhere and you have ordinances, you have to follow all that, you know, blah, blah, blah. But the last time I checked, I live in America, and if it's something I can fix myself, by God, I'm gonna fix it myself. So we're back in business, a half-hour fix, $150 well, and we're back good to go. Won't lose any more fish. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you learned something. Have a good night.